Hey everyone, my name is David, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your Hack School development environment. The first thing you want to do is sign up for GitHub, which is where we're going to be hosting all of our code for Hack School this quarter. Once you finish making your account, you want to go to your search bar and type in acmurl.com/hackschool. This will bring you directly to our Hack School Fall of 2020 repository. Or if this is another year, this will bring you to whatever repository is being used for Hack School this quarter. Once you're there, you're going to want to fork the repository. You can fork the repository by going to the top right of your window and clicking fork, which essentially makes a copy of the repository and allows you to edit it locally. Now that we've forked the repository, we're ready to clone it. We need to clone the repository in order to make changes locally and to have our own version of our Hack School repository. So you can start with this by pressing the green button here, which says code, and then we'll copy this link here. This is going to be used to clone a repository. It's basically a unique identifier for this singular directory that we have on our GitHub profile. So we can open up our terminal for our Mac, and then we can type cd documents. In this case, I'm just going to use documents. Feel free to use any other directory you'd like. And then type git clone, and then paste the link from before. Essentially what this will do is it will make a copy of the remote repository onto our local system that is version controlled.
If you happen to be using Windows instead of using Mac OS, all you have to do to clone your repository is click this green button again, copy this link, and then you want to go to the directory where you'd like to clone your repository. So in this case, I made a directory called Hack School. You want to right click and then click git bash here. This will open up a bash terminal, and all you have to do is type git clone and then right click to paste the link, and this will clone your Hack School directory locally.
Now that we've cloned our repository, we're ready to start developing on it. For the sake of simplicity, let's pretend that one of our Hack School workshops required us to only make one file called sungod. So I'm going to do this right here by just typing touch and then sungod.txt. So what this did was created, it's not meant to do that. It's created a new file called sungod.txt that's empty. However, this is a new file. And let's pretend that's all we had to do for our workshop, and we're ready to stage and commit this file. So we can stage this file by just typing git add sungod.txt. And then once we're ready to commit it, we can type git commit -m gave birth to sungod. So now we've committed this one file. The next thing you're going to want to do is download GitHub Desktop. We're going to be using GitHub Desktop as the bridge between our local and our remote repositories for this workshop series. Once you've finished downloading GitHub Desktop, since you've already created the repository, you can simply just add the existing repository from your hard drive, pressing this button and putting in the path. Once you've added your repository, you'll see the screen right here. As you can see in the bottom left, we've already made our first commit, which says gave birth to sungod. And now we're ready to finally push to our master branch. So we can just do that by pressing this one button right here. And what it'll do is it will push our commit and update our remote repository. So just give it a minute, and we'll go back to GitHub. And if we go to see my new repositories, go to Hack School Fall of 2020, and we can see that 8 minutes ago, I made a commit that said gave birth to sungod. Say, for example, you missed one of the Hack School workshops, and you'd like to pull over the changes made during that workshop onto your local repository. All you need to do is you need to click this button here that says current branch, make sure you're on the master branch, and then you can click choose a branch to merge into master. So once you press that, it'll give you a bunch of options to merge into your master branch. If you look here, you'll see there's a bunch of upstream branches, and these are all branches that are from the original Hack School repository. So as the workshop series goes on, we'll be updating these branches with code that's up to date with Hack School. So say, for example, you missed your part 1 workshop, you can click this branch right here, and then you can click merge upstream part 1 into master. However, since there's nothing for Hack School yet, these options are not available. And yeah, that really is all there is to it. So if you have any questions about Git, be sure to refer back to the other video I created. I'll leave a link in the description. And if you have any other questions about setting up your local development environment, feel free to use our Discord channel to ask questions to our volunteers or to any of the board members. And yeah, happy hacking.